Before I go any further, let me just confess something. Okay? I don't know anything about comedy. I really, really don't. I tried stand-up once and I was just bad. Like, really bad. The art of stand-up comedy is to get a laugh, and, well, I didn't, so I never did it again. Just being honest. Second confession, because we're going to talk about Jockey or Jo Koy or... Anyway, the guy that was hosting the Golden Globes and his monologue. Second confession. My son was more interested in... He has a new Lego dinosaur set. So we were spending a lot of time doing that, and his whole thing was Paw Patrol going to get an award? I had to inform him that I didn't think it was on the horizon, and very unlikely. So those things should be taken into context. Having said that, I'm sure any human resources person anywhere probably could find somebody with a tiny sense of humour, or at least a team of writers around them to give them a joke. But we normally talk about politics, and I just wonder, is the same person in charge of human resources within the Trump organisation that finds them lawyers, like to be a lawyer for the Trump campaign or the former guy's legal team? You just basically need to know how to get somebody off of a traffic offence. I kid you not. Yabba dabba doo. That's the name of the lawyer. But anyway, back to the Golden Globes 2024. We can't show you anything. We really can't, because CBS will just whoosh, shut us down. Copyright and all that stuff. But what we can do, we can take the words of the opening monologue, which we'll put there for you to read, and just in case you're getting bored with the monologue and you're thinking, that's not really what we normally watch on this channel, we've got a chicken that looks like Trump speaking. Okay? I'm trying my best for you here. Right, so the monologue is going there, and you can judge for yourself whether you find it funny or interesting. Now, the third thing, I did actually watch the monologue. Give it a bit of prayer. Probably 2 hours after the show went out. And Taylor Swift, for me, sums it all up. We can show you a still of Taylor Swift, and yeah, that was about it. I do not understand how, across the whole of America, bearing in mind, Ricky Gervais was extremely funny, hit the nail on the head, didn't care, said what he needed to say, and made us all laugh. This particular guy, what box was he ticking? Was he ticking a box of being a tall guy who's not funny? Being a tall guy who can wear a suit? Being a tall guy who can turn up to a Hilton hotel and literally think, oh, I'm at a Hilton, I've made it. No offence to the Hilton hotel. You've got all of the big stars in front of you, and you fall flat. What a time to screw up, eh? What a time to absolutely have nothing in your locker. And you can see when Robert De Niro is thinking, who the fuck is this guy? Yeah? Not even in a funny way, because there's ways of doing jokes where you have a laugh and you have a little bit of respect. And I say that word jokes, but when it's like just nothing, opening the fridge, you know when you open the fridge door sometimes and you think, got nothing in. What are we going to have? Nothing. It was worse than that. There wasn't even ice in the ice box. Nothing. Flat. And this guy was meant to be the new face of the Golden Globes. The new all-inclusive face of the Golden Globes. I think it was the Golden Globes a couple of years ago. I had a bit of a problem. But maybe they had a team of writers. Maybe I've got it all wrong. Have you seen anything there which has made you go, ah, ha, 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 ha? Probably not. He got paid. Apparently you get paid for doing the Golden Globes. Right. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to attempt to, if I can find it, read some of the comments that people have had to say about said host of the Golden Globes, because I think that's the only fair way go through. We have it. We have Jo Koy's monologue, and I'm going to go through some of the audience reaction because it's quite good. Ricky Gervais would have brought up Epstein and crushed souls. This is true. That Barbie joke sunk him, and then he started biting back at the crowd, and it became a thrilling character study of what bombing does to a person. To his credit, though, the Hall and jokes was fire. He basically made a joke about Hall and Oates not knowing which one was who. Yeah, Somebody probably found it interesting. Funny, probably not. He was doing pretty well until the Barbie joke. That sold the room extremely fast and made the rest of the monologue an uphill battle. Ricky spoke from his heart. This guy spoke from a script. Jo Koy had a script? Where was that? Somebody wrote that stuff? Wow, bet they're holding their head in shame. There's definitely some canned laughter. I saw this live. I couldn't really hear it well because I was with friends, but I remember there being a ton of oohs. It's nice that producers gave a shot to someone who has never tried comedy before. Oh dear, this is really, really good. The way Helen Mirren, Selena Gomez and Emily Blunt just covered their faces from second-hand embarrassment, and Emma Stone just glared back, says everything. Should we put that Taylor Swift picture up again? I hope Jo Koy enjoyed his night because no one else did. The audience laughter is painfully, obviously canned. Oh my God, the fake laughter and clapping is so obvious. This should be studied in acting classes on how to ruin a career nobody knew existed. After better talent refused the Golden Globes, made it Jo Koy the joke. I'd love to know who turned it down. Across Hollywood, across the entertainment stratosphere, there's a whole list of agents going, whew, got away with that. Damn, Ricky really had them on skates last time. Robert De Niro gave him the please, Don Corleone look. They're not laughing at the Killers of the Flower Moon joke, but it's so true. Someone else said, we're just reviewing the comments, by the way, because you're thinking, what the heck is Tony on about? We're talking about the Golden Globes, who had a clown hosting. Something tells me he won't be invited back. That's the difference between hosting and doing a stand-up special. Professor Oppenheimer couldn't have made a bigger bomb. I feel bad for the guy. He was doomed to fail. I couldn't even finish this. I'm trying to see if there's anything anybody has to say about it. Now, next year, this is going to be interesting. Somebody says, can we get Eddie Murphy next year? Martin Lawrence, Mark Myers next year. No disrespect to Jo Koy, but how did someone like him get chosen? Haven't seen a bomb like that since Oppenheimer. Jo Koy, whoa, we found a fan. Jo Koy is hilarious. He clearly had no time to prepare. Check out his stand-up. I'll pass on that. If anyone's been to see Jo Koy, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below, because I get the idea he's happening somewhere. Somewhere in a comedy club across who knows where, outer space. Jo Koy's getting a booking. I feel bad because he's going to get blamed when in reality it was a writer's room that completely missed the mark. But this was tragic. Look, here's the situation. I don't know too much about how it works, but I tell you the thing, if you've got a big gig and you're a stand-up comedian, you have a team around you that are going to help you write some topical jokes. If you don't, then really I'm not sure how you've got the gig. And even if you don't have a team, you have some friends, you should have been crafting it, you should have been grafting it, you should have been working. You know, it's not like a walk in the park. This was a big opportunity. Falling flat. Well, there you go. Maybe he doesn't mind. Maybe he'll get bookings. But at least put the work in. Do a bit of graft. Should we do some more of these comments? Because they're hilarious, by the way. I can't wait for his stand-up when he's going to give his honest opinion about his experience. Jo Koy is going to murk everyone. Oh, okay. I've got to say, I've been watching this show for years, and this year, these people just look like they didn't even want to be there. What a bunch of stuffy, serious, boring, unfriendly, unfeeling, snotty people. Okay. After that Barbie joke, someone should have called Time of Death. That was a pretty good monologue for 10 days of Heads Up. I thought it was hilarious. Okay. Where's Cat Williams when you need him? He would have got these people laughing. Well, Cat Williams has had a few things to say about Steve Harvey and Cedric the Entertainer. The problem is, as well, I think with the Golden Globes, Ricky Gervais clearly didn't give an SHIT. And then you've had this whole situation with Chris Rock and Will Smith. So maybe there's a little bit of nervousness. Let's get somebody who is so, pleasing to everybody, just not funny. It doesn't matter if he bores people. I just can't believe that is the funniest person. You can go through Instagram right now You'll find 10 people funnier than that buffoon. Alright, you saw everything. I literally let you see the script. Alright? What are your thoughts? There's probably only one person who is as unfunny as this clown, and you know who that is. That's Steve. He's not funny, by the way. You know, somebody that laughs at their own jokes. You could put Trump and Jo Koy, Jockey, whatever, in the same room, and they'd probably get on like a house on fire. Two very unfunny people. Anyway, that was the Golden Globes 2024. Watching a career literally being dusted away. Bye bye.
Juicy treasure.
It's going good. I got it.
Who's taking the photo?
Yeah. One for me, please. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Saranno un po' gelosi adesso.
Watch out, guys! Take it!
Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, that's it.
You're gonna go on the Rachel side right here. I'll take you guys.
Wow. And then one right here.
She is? Yeah. Hi. It's colder than a bird.
It is true. You're the best waitress.
Yep.
Thank you. Awesome. This way. Thank you so much. What's up?